Yeah, we DJ bomb like like
So
within Manzan.
Hey.
Guara
Rolling.
Oh.
Right. Okay.
Alright, welcome to the Semausu podcast. We're at it again, episode 4. Place where you can get a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Did you just want 3 things, Peter?
Who did? Oh, you said 4, but it's 3.
It's episode 4.
It's episode 4, guys. Act professional, please.
Come on, son.
Are you sure? Okay.
Nah, it's cool. It happens all the time, though, man. It's like when you're asking for like 2 or something and you're like 4.
That's right.
Yeah.
4 times.
Alright, man.
We in.
Let's get to it, man. How's your week been, everybody?
Mine was live, dog.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had a good week.
What'd you get up to?
Got a haircut. Shout out to Mzal. That's my thing, man. Like legit. These haircuts save lives.
Man.
So
I'm gonna let you have that one, though.
Yeah.
It's the little things, little things.
They save lives.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to Kubla Khan with like a few of my brothers and my cousin.
Let the people know what Kubla Khan is.
Oh, what it is.
Sorry. Kubla Khan is like, okay, let me say where it is. It's in Mokoludi. For all those that don't know, it's a really big, amazing place, man. Like, I can't even say it's just for conferences or for weddings or for, man, it's so much more than that. Like, just architecture alone.
Architect.
Same difference, yeah. Alone is just, man, I've never seen anything like it. And I've traveled quite a lot.
And I can only imagine what the finishing is gonna look like.
Yeah, and so they're still painting, and I think they're supposed to be. I think, when I was talking to them, they said everything should be done by August. I think maybe I might have misheard, but I think it was August because I was talking to one of the painters.
Yeah.
And they're saying that it's the smaller details that are going to take the longest.
Of course.
You understand?
Always.
So that's what's going to be the longest thing for them. So it might not be all finished.
I was out there mad early, man.
Yeah.
Already was looking super impressive. So I can only imagine what it looks like now, like maybe 4 months down the road.
They have an aqueduct.
Yeah, no, the whole
What's
thing
the last time you heard a nigga say
kind of
aqueduct?
self-irrigates now.
Aqueduct. Aqueduct.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Alright, no,
but it was.
so the haircut,
Yeah.
Kubla Khan.
Kubla Khan with my bros.
Yeah. Alright.
Like my bros.
Anything happened in Sarovan?
Nah, man. Yo, guys. So, guys, it's cold. Like, even by my standards, Soroe was cold.
Fix.
No,
Fix.
like, even by my standards,
Relax.
Soroe was cold. I'm not even gonna lie.
I so wanna say
But, when I went to Palapa, for some reason,
It wasn't as cool.
no, Palapa was worse. Which was weird.
You're killing me, fam.
No, I
tell
know.
you, Fix, that there's no winter this year.
Fam. I was shocked. I was like, yo, man, this is like, and I wasn't even ready. Like, usually, I'm always,
brother. There wasn't enough Vaseline for your chest, brother. There wasn't enough Vaseline.
There wasn't enough. No, I had to pull out the Claret.
I am so
I had to
disappointed
pull out the
right now.
Claret with the Dawn, my nigga.
So
The
disappointed.
Claret with the, no, legit. Even right now, I was asking people, so how's it out there right now? Man, the guys are crying about it. Soroe is a different
Okay,
animal.
so just to shut Fix up, it's colder than Gabs.
It's colder than Gabs at this moment.
Yeah, Fix, it's colder than Gabs.
It's colder than Gabs at this moment. I'm not even gonna lie.
Okay, so apart from the cold, nothing else?
What else?
Because you
Different
set it up so, like, I had an amazing week. Okay.
No, I did though.
It was just like,
Nah,
haircut.
It was a haircut. Went to Soroe.
Different colored beanie.
Different colored beanie.
Shit looking like a springbok.
Thank you very much, though. Thank you. I'm glad you saw the vision.
I'm a boko
I'm glad you saw the vision.
Only sings the English part, and then when the
First of all, I speak all languages.
No, Cat sings. Do
What?
you sing all languages?
Stem.
Do you sing all languages?
Well, in that whole
Okay,
thing,
you can sing the stem like really?
Yeah.
Sing it.
I'm not about to sing. It's not my anthem.
Okay.
It's not my anthem.
Alright.
And I'm not in that rugby.
Fix, we know where you were this week. You were indoors.
Yep. Cold as usual. Except
for the dad dragged you out.
Yep.
Yeah.
How did you find that cake though? How was that Oreo cake?
It it was actually quite nice. It was surprisingly nice. Unlike Peter, my week was shit because I found out my barber was gonna be on leave for like 4 weeks, so I'm looking like a Sasquatch until he comes back.
Yeah.
Why didn't I put me on my barber though?
Mzala?
Yeah. Why the face?
Nah, I'm good.
But I've got a lot of good reviews. People like Mzala.
Okay.
What is it? Has he cut your hair before? Did he fuck it
That's what I'm
up?
trying to find out.
Nah, I'm good, gents. I don't like mixing and matching barbers.
Oh, okay.
No, okay, I can get
No,
that.
I get it. I mean, I won't cut my hair if he ain't in town.
I'm trying to grow out the fro, so it's been a couple of
Same
weeks.
here.
But I don't know.
Same here.
I might just
I
lose
want
patience and
to
then
grow it this way though,
like round.
not round, cause
Oval?
almost oval, but like this way.
So you just basically want a beanie that isn't a beanie, but made out of hair.
First of all, I like the vision, but nah, not this time. But I see where you're going with it. But I just want to grow my hair and see how far I can push it.
Alright, nah.
So all I do now, I just get tapers. I don't.
As I was saying about my week,
Yeah.
fuck your whatever beanie hair. Yeah, it was pretty shit up until you gave me a call, like, what was it, on Tuesday, Wednesday, and then, yeah, we chopped it up about some stuff, and I actually got inspired, so I actually couldn't sleep that night. I actually fell asleep at like 3 in the morning.
Did you get inspired to do?
No, like, we just had a little young powwow about the vision of the show,
Okay.
of the stuff, and yeah, it was...
Yeah, no,
there's a lot of
I thought it was a good conversation, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we gotta fill you in, Peter.
I feel like.
But we'll do that afterwards.
Nah.
Thank you.
Well, you were out in the sewer freezing your butt off.
When I leave, that's what happens.
Well, you in sewer though.
Yeah, and then
Started my own game.
the rest of the week was just cold, man. Thanks for the coffee, by the way.
So what's the routine like though? Like when you're just like in hibernation mode, like you wake up in the morning or you don't get out of bed.
No, I get out of bed. I can't just be indoors. As you can see, I'm wearing the long johns out
Yeah,
here.
Peter laughing like he knows something.
No, I'm just laughing. I want to hear this
I
routine.
think he's on camera, so.
I think it's.
But he wasn't laughing like that before.
No, I'm trying to figure out his routine. So go ahead. I'm trying.
Wake up in the morning. Struggles to wake up in the morning, even though my alarm clock goes off every day, well, during the week at around 6. And I'm like, ah, shit, I get up. And then I think I set it for another hour, snooze for another hour, and get up, take a young shower, then begin the day. Then when the sun goes down, I'm in the crib. And then when people call me at night, I'm like, no. So yeah, that's about it.
No.
Regardless of what's happening. Unless I have to go like somewhere, it's like I mean.
And how's that whole no data life treating you, dog? How's that going?
You're missing. Twitter pops off at night.
Yeah, I've been missing.
To be honest, Twitter pops off at night. Like.
I just feel like it pops up all day though.
Well.
Like last week.
I think for me all day I'm at work, so I
Petering.
Yes, Peter.
Oh, so those DMs that you send me during working hours is like.
First of all, it's during my lunch break.
Your lunch break is at 8 because I've got receipts.
When I wake up.
Receipts, fam.
And I'm on my way.
This week's
First of all,
lunch
I
break.
feel like why you gotta do that? I don't feel like you gotta.
We deal with facts here.
Time.
Facts.
I don't think there's gotta be a time.
No, but you were like lunch break.
All I'm doing is helping people out get an idea of when you have your lunch breaks, dog. So
First of all, why?
hold on, sir.
I feel like
on Wednesday.
Like you set me up. There's a setup right
Wednesday,
here.
your lunch break was at 2:45.
Yes.
All right.
Then on Thursday, your lunch break was at 9:26.
Okay.
And then you had a lunch break at 6:40. Weird in the morning. Another lunch break.
That was not a lunch break.
So what was it?
I was awake, and I was on Twitter or Instagram. And stuff.
11:30 was a lunch break.
Okay. So
Wow.
basically, this means I never could have sent you nothing.
3:37 was a lunch break.
I'm gonna wait till 1 every single time.
Dude, I enjoy these, dog.
And that's fine. No, I'm gonna wait till 1 and I'm gonna.
I enjoy these random, things that you send through. But
Yeah.
honestly, fam, you can't say it's happening in your lunch break. This is not your lunch break.
No, fair enough. It's lunch.
I wish I enjoyed lunch break, man. 10 to 11.
It's lunch to me.
Alright.
You don't know my life.
Yeah, but the data thing is a struggle. Yes, it's really nice.
But how much longer do you think you're gonna push on?
I don't know. I'll see. I don't even know
Are you getting the shakes yet?
what is gonna. Nah. I don't even know what it's gonna take for me to break.
I think you missed out on a dope hashtag though. There's the whole Mabena thing that went.
Yeah, I heard about
Did
it.
anybody? Did you see the video?
Yeah, I saw it.
What was it about?
Man,
This showed
it's actually kind of funny. It's like
one of these soldier guys. He's in
who just
he's
can't
going
cut
through
it.
training.
Like he's slow.
It's a tall ass dude though, but he just can't cut it.
He's not fitting
Doing
out.
the drills and stuff.
Oh, the drills.
But then the
How did you even get
the
out?
drill master.
So I think there's a point where they're trying to clear a wall or something.
Yeah. The drill master is the one who's actually like saying,
so my bad, it's like my bad.
What are you doing?
Disappoint me one more time.
Yeah. So it pops off. So.
And then the memes came.
On a, you know, they actually the Mabena video guys. I think because I tweeted something.
Yeah,
they actually started following me. They started following me. I was like, wow. It's like nah, man. Like legit. It was crazy. It was, and then everybody started taking it and saying, oh, deep down inside, we're all Mabenas.
Oh wow.
Okay. Deep down.
And then there was the Easy Dingo guy yesterday.
Yeah, please explain that. I only saw this morning's thing, so I don't know the backstory.
Jesus man, what's that guy's name? I can't even pronounce his name. Starts with an H. Kromula Dandala?
Yeah.
From the Dan.
That guy. So this guy on Instagram, because that's where he started off, at some dude called Cheese Cop, puts up a bunch of pictures of like what looks like, you know, friends hanging out or whatever.
Okay.
And then he's got the dude, Cheese Cop's a white dude with a bald head. I guess hence the name Cheese Cop.
Tama. He's white and he's called Cheese Cop.
Yeah.
South African and their progression.
Of
man.
course.
Yeah, dog. So anyway, so he basically says something to the effect of you slept with my wife while the kids were in the house.
Cheese Cop.
That's Kromula Dandala.
That's what I saw.
Saying, you know, I can't believe you slept with my wife with the kids in the house.
Spicy.
Yada yada yada. Then he put up a bunch of other stuff. I think he put a picture of Cheese Cop's kid and says, I remember this weekend you went away to smash my wife while you left my sick kid at home. Yada yada yada. Yeah. So yeah, he put out like 3 Instagram posts, and then obviously Twitter went crazy. Oh yeah, then Caesar Drum put up a tweet about the cold front in Joburg, and Mr. Dandala in the response was like, as cold as my baby mama's heart, whatever. And South Africa Twitter went.
So he really took it there.
In, dog.
Like I saw like a couple of people mentioning
the
women were like
Twitter,
but they broke it down.
They broke it down. They were like, yo, dude, you got 5 kids.
Exactly, with 5 different women or something.
Nah, he's got like 5 kids and 2 of them were out of like wedlock.
Yeah.
And the lady who is trifling on him now, apparently he was trifling with her when he was married to someone else. So, you know, what goes around comes around, I guess.
Man, I saw this tweet. Someone was like, some woman was like, man, dragon sis, yes. With the caption.
Nah, the memes were crazy.
With the caption, yeah.
I think I spent a good 40 minutes just going through the responses because it was
they went in, man.
You see, this is another reason why I think I'm cool with the
But the thing is, I mean, would you do that, Peter? Like, if someone, you know, wronged you, would you put up on social media?
Nah, it's not my thing.
Because you're setting yourself up, bro.
It's not my thing.
And plus, they can go into your past, like you're saying.
Yeah, no. And I mean, he came out looking like, I didn't know about his trifling ways. Now, you know.
Now everybody knows.
And he actually got Men Are Trash to trend in South Africa yesterday. Again.
Oh, that's what was trending. Oh.
Yeah, it was him. Imagine.
Yeah.
So he needs to do a better job at acting, though.
There were some comments about his acting as well.
I'm saying
he set himself up, though. He really set himself up.
No,
I'm just saying he should do a better job at acting.
I think
with the cheating, if he's getting
a better job at acting, not for his acting skills.
Oh no, but people.
My jokes ain't slapping today.
Damn.
Yeah, well, that one. That went over my head.
I need data. But you see, this is one of the reasons why I'm cool. I don't mind this FOMO that some people suffer from and stuff like that. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry.
And
what's going on, Peter?
No, the director was saying something, but I didn't catch what he was saying, so I got
lost.
Who's
the director again?
Oh, we didn't even give him a shout out.
Who's our director again?
SOX
from
manweloproductions.
Holla.
I gotta do this all the time. Hold on. Please hold this. Okay. This is information.
But by
right
your
now.
face, though, by your face.
Is it by? Okay. This
Wow.
is the. Man, my squares are different. Like.
Hey man, anyway,
My squares are different.
I guess people are wondering why the sets changed a little.
No, how was your week, fam?
My week. My week was ordinary. I think that's the only word I can use for it.
How was it ordinary?
It's the usual, man.
Claiming that it's not cold in
That's
Dallas.
what,
It's not.
I
Guys.
wasn't here this week, but like I
Okay,
said,
look, honestly, guys,
yeah.
I feel like last year was a lot colder than this year.
First of all, I embrace the cold. I love it.
Yeah, but I mean, this week's been alright. It's been a bit challenging with the whole dieting thing, and you know, not being able to eat candy.
Intermittent fasting.
Yeah, no, but
Man.
But you had a cake though.
yeah, I had cake on Tuesday. It was in my window.
Oh, okay. All right. Just checking.
Yeah, it's just I can't eat
You have to be
between. I
accountable to
gotta
somebody.
be in my window. Fix was dead.
I was listening.
You left.
No, why you gotta say you gotta be accountable to somebody?
No, legit. Why can't we? You know, gotta be accountable somehow.
Well, you want me to send you pictures of my meals, though?
Nah. You know what?
At lunch.
At lunchtime. Yeah, I'm gonna send you pictures at
And I'll
lunchtime.
send you videos during my lunchtime.
Okay.
Which is random.
First of all,
anytime.
you don't know my life.
No, but it was mad ordinary. I mean, work's a little hectic, but hey, when isn't
Yeah.
it? But otherwise,
Are they with you when you're in the gym?
I do like I always say, I do not take the camera to the gym. It's not about.
Why?
It's not. Dude, I'm working out.
He's gymming.
I get it's process. It's a
G-
form of progress.
Dude, I have a mirror at home, dog.
G-I-M.
I can see.
Gym. G-I-M.
Oh, G-man leg weights.
Yeah, exactly.
G-I-M, not G-Y-M. G-I-M.
Dude,
Oh,
oh,
G-I-M.
Also, like you don't want to.
Gym.
You don't want to
I
set
said
yourself up
GIM.
for like the peanut gallery, dog. Who's just like, oh, your form is off. Oh man, why are you lifting such light weights? Yeah.
People really do like they
Yeah.
getting on that.
Random
You know,
people.
random people, dog. The
You
most
read
out of shape
comments?
person in the world
You just be
is
like-
out there like,
You read the comments?
that's not how you're supposed to do that exercise, bruh. Then they'll give you a YouTube link and you think you'll be watching them, but no.
You
It's
read-
Arnold
you read
Schwarzenegger
the
in
comments.
1944. What?
You read every comment that comes into your.
It's always like 3, dog. I'm not like a super celebrity, dog. If I get 2 comments, I'm gassed, dog.
Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah, guys, can I go for 10? For 10.
Oh, 10 likes, 10 views.
Yeah.
Alright, dog. 10
But I ain't
views.
gonna watch. I don't care.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, but I mean that's that. The gym is the gym. It's working, I think.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes in the summertime.
Alright.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to tell the people why we're here today and not where we usually?
In the
show up?
aquarium swimming, we're on dry land.
You know what I mean?
We're
Or
beast whales.
we're out here.
I actually don't know why we're here, though.
Yeah,
I actually didn't have that loan, so I don't know.
honestly speaking, we couldn't get a hold of Loan Shark because he was in Cape Kanye.
Kanye.
Yesterday, or was it?
No, he left Friday.
He left Friday. Ah, okay. So, and then we couldn't get a hold of him today. So, we made a plan, guys. We had to make the. What's your favorite saying? One monkey don't stop.
One
the
monkey don't
show.
stop no show, nigga.
Okay.
Alright.
So yeah, that's why we're here.
If
This.
you're gonna be a monkey, be a gorilla, nigga.
Okay.
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 Mixtape coming out, nigga.
Okay.
Dropping
So, yeah.
bars.
Oh yeah, and starting today, every time this man mentions a mixtape, you will see this. So
I don't know what this is.
yeah, they'll see it. Don't worry about that.
You'll see it.
Guys,
Yeah.
that I feel like you guys.
Fuck your mixtape.
You know what? I'm gonna drop.
Fuck your mixtape.
You see.
Yeah.
okay.
Anyway, talking about serious things. Anything big happened this week that you want to talk about?
In Botswana.
In Botswana.
Yeah, actually, we trended quite a bit this week.
Yep.
Legit. I mean, even Absolute jumped on it.
Oh.
Yeah, that was pretty big. It was the gay rights.
Decriminalization.
Yes. What it was.
Repeal
section-
164.
16.
What is
Is
it?
it 4 or 7?
Repeal 164, guys.
Alright. So sorry for that little gap in the footage.
What did he say?
Nah, dog.
Okay.
This guy.
So yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
now
but-
Peter, continue.
Okay, so what are your guys' thoughts on the whole decriminalization of homosexuality in Botswana?
I think it's long overdue.
I think I'm just glad they don't have to keep it in the closet. Ding, ding,
I think the whole being
ding, ding.
being in the closet thing is a much bigger issue because it's more of a
Yeah.
societal stigma that kind of
No, I know.
like generations and generations old.
Mm.
But I'm glad that the people that are embracing the truth and out there doing what they feel like are able to do it in public and not feel like or don't have to sort of like
Hide.
not about
No,
hiding. It's about the fact that you could get arrested.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Because I think a lot of people that are openly gay have not been hiding. And if this case is anything to go by, I mean, they actually created the momentum for this thing to get repealed in the first place. So
a lot of lessons can be taken.
Yeah, they've been out here. They've really been out here.
They know how to mobilize, organize, and get stuff done.
Wasn't this repeal, as you call it, about the actual act of?
Yes.
You understand? So
True.
it's the act of doing that, you know. So even whatever it is that you do in your bedroom on, you know, privacy as well, I think this act also wasn't just about, you know, that. It was actually a lot broader than we think. Even for people who are heterosexual, it covers them under it as well.
Yeah, but I think for me, what I'm most impressed by is, like Fix was saying, it's just the fact that they took it in their own hands to go out, mobilize.
It was a long fight.
Get this thing repealed. And you think about all the other issues that we have, and I mean, we don't even have half the character to go out and say, "Yo, guys, you need to change this and that." So I thought that was like really cool.
No, man, we're moving forward. You know.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm no expert on the subject, and I think we need to holler at one of our homies who's closer to the fight, so they can come through and shed some light. So maybe next week we can get someone in and.
Hey man, like I
chop it up with them.
I just have this, you know, basic view on life. Live and let live, man. As long as you're not hurting anybody or anybody else, do your thing. It's as simple as that, man. That's what
exactly. Alright, anything else happen?
Yo, did anybody congratulate the people who paid money to run away from their problems last week at the Comrades Marathon?
Whoa, yeah, I actually haven't said.
Ha! Yeah, I finally got his joke. Yeah. Ha!
That's funny. Today my jokes ain't slapping.
Yeah, well, it is.
Sound effects.
Try as hell, but it's okay. It works. It's okay.
It's new location, man. What?
Jesus.
Back at the aquarium, man.
No, that's Comrades.
My jokes are dry
and delivery, everything. Man,
they're not as wet as they used to be at the aquarium.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going down.
But that one even also didn't slap?
No, I heard it.
Okay, I only know one person that was actually running out there, but I haven't actually spoken to them this week. But yeah, no. Shout out to everyone that did it. Apparently, Botswana's in the top 10 of countries participating.
Oh, right.
Numbers wise. So,
what
shout out to everybody that
beat up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like apparently tied with Russia for like whatever number we ranked in the top 10. So that was.
Oh, we are in the top 10.
Yeah, of people that participated.
Not.
Do you know who, like, you know? If you know, like, I know the people. I
know.
Who was our number one?
And shout out to the winner of the women's race. She's the first lady in history to do it under 6 hours, so that was dope. 5 hours 58 or something like that.
I'm good.
Yeah. So that was.
I'm good.
That was something. But yeah, I think a lot of Botswana made it before the cutoff, because I know there's like a cutoff time.
Yeah.
A lot of Botswana came through before the cutoff, so shout out to all the runners out there.
That was dope.
That is superhuman effort. You will not catch me running 4Ks now in 97.
It's okay. It's childish.
6 hours, no?
I think it's childish to me, but that's okay.
It is grown man's strength. How the hell is it childish though?
You said you want to start running though.
Yeah, eventually.
Nah, but dog, honestly, you cannot call that childish though.
No, I'm saying to run that far, for me, I'm not about that life.
Yeah, it's childish though.
I'm saying it's childish.
You
gotta
explain how
it's an amazing feat, right?
That's not childish, but it's childish.
But to me, it is.
I'm not to see a child that can run 90K. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know anybody. Actually, I do know one person that could do that.
A child.
Not a child.
But they're childish.
Yeah, a child is childish.
Wow.
That's why.
You wild, Peter. You wild.
I know I'm wild.
You say man.
I know I'm wild. I'm wild. I was joking. I was joking. I'll play. But that was legit. Like, I was actually very impressed. Like, I know a few people who, yeah, man, that's, like, I know somebody who can run from here to Manweloproductions. Like it's nothing. You understand?
Alright.
So, and he was actually, I think, if I'm correct, this was his last marathon his last Comrades Marathon.
He ain't doing it anymore.
Nah.
Alright.
It's a wrap after this. So shout out to you.
I can understand why.
Yeah, I heard like
But
after a certain time
yeah,
it starts like
yeah, man, I mean,
bees and,
it's like 8 months of prep before that, and you can imagine the
I
kind
think
of
it
toll
takes
it
a
takes on your
toll.
body.
Yeah,
No,
it really does. I think after, you know.
No, I just think it's a superhuman feat.
See what
man,
happens
to
when
do
you
that.
pay to run away from your problems. Not good, man. I'm really leading into this joke, man. Like, I'm
The guys
leading
really
into-
try. I'm sure you guys will laugh when it delivers. So laugh.
Anything else?
Tell us.
Nah, apart from the comrades, it was NBA Finals. Toronto Raptors
6-6.
6-6.
Yeah.
Did you see
Yeah.
Drake look like he won it personally?
Well, I mean, you can understand.
No,
Galvanized,
he was actually
galvanized the
playing.
city. Nah, but
No, but I know,
galvanized.
like I won't take anything off. But it looked like, man, it's like he was there.
No, I think it's huge. I think it's huge on a lot of levels, right?
Yeah.
Main.
So like,
Did you see how the ring's gonna look like?
nah, I haven't actually
concept
checked
of
out
the
any.
ring?
I haven't
Oh,
checked
oh,
out
it
any of the
looks
jewelry
fine.
or
Yo.
nothing. But like, honestly, if you look at like just the whole Toronto story, first
Yeah.
of all, how that team came together, and the architect is a Nigerian fella, so shout out to
Niger boys.
Africa, we out
Masai
here.
Ujiri, the GM of the Toronto Raptors. And also just like some more of the storylines. So you got some veteran players there who've been on a lot of runs, losing to the Golden State Warriors.
Yep. Yo, Steph break that shot though.
He bricked it.
Fam, I thought that shot was actually gonna go. He
And-
breaked it hard.
And you know, I never ever like even give any thought to what Skip Bayless says, but like
Yeah.
honestly, this man is 0 for 8 in game like go ahead shots at the end of basketball games in the playoffs. That is not a good look for the greatest shooter in the history of basketball, which he is. But yeah, the people are down in the clutch gene though. This is the
Hey,
clutch
but
gene.
there was a lot of.
Yeah, this new age basketballers, they don't have it, man.
The clutch gene is not
Yeah,
there.
no, it's not easy taking that last shot, son.
Yeah, it's not easy though. It's a
When the
lot of
pressure's on.
responsibility.
No, but I mean, it was. I mean, I enjoyed the game. I felt like they deserved it, but I mean, you know, there was a lot of injuries that happened to key players.
Hey,
And stuff.
injuries happen.
No, I know it's
They're
part of the game.
It's
I
part of the
know
game.
it's part of the game, but I'm just saying, you know.
Other guys need to step
No,
up.
but
man.
like if you go back, I think three years ago when the Cavs lost to Golden State, they lost Kevin Love early in that playoff run. Then they lost Kyrie Irving. You didn't hear LeBron crying about
Actually,
injuries.
Yeah, but LeBron never cries about
Other
injuries.
guys gotta.
But he never.
He cries about his hell, eh?
And other people gotta
Yeah,
step
that's
up.
a
though.
different-
Other guys gotta step up, man.
It's a
Yeah.
team sport, end of the day. And,
No,
if,
but like-
and if you look at Toronto, that last game, Kawhi Leonard only had 20 points.
Yeah.
Lowry stepped up. Serge Ibaka stepped up. Pascal Siakam stepped up. Yeah, so shout out to the African brothers, Serge
Yep.
Ibaka and Pascal Siakam from Cameroon.
From Cameroon.
Only started playing basketball when he's 15 years old. And he's an NBA champion today. So,
Do it for the
What P is doing. But yeah, man. Shout out to Toronto, man.
No,
yeah,
they deserved it.
that was a dope story,
That-
man.
but that
Did
won't
they,
take
did
anything
they
away.
deserve it, or did you just want to see Golden State not win another
No.
championship?
I just felt like I'm always down for the underdog as such. After a while, man, you gotta someone's gotta want it better more than you, and they wanted it more than the other team. Besides the injuries and stuff, it's part of your job, but they wanted it more, so they got it, and it's a phenomenal story. Like I hope ESPN does their little ESPN 60 Minutes thing or whatever.
Great mixtape.
Did you listen to the songs?
No.
Oh, I did.
How the song though?
I'm
I haven't heard them, bro.
There's only one song that I.
So just say they're not dope. That's all you have to say.
No. I tell you what. Let me.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like I won't lie, man. From the way he was like, yeah, we're gonna drop this. Me and Rick Ross gonna drop this fight. Then I heard it, man.
This hype thing on 70
Yeah,
years
the
ago,
hype
a while
thing,
ago.
and then I heard I listened to that thing for like those two songs for like I think 30 minutes, legit, like just over and over and over. I was looking for that. It wasn't there, man. It just like there's one song that I'm like, alright, cool, but them together, I feel like they have better songs than the one that they just put out. They have Stay Scheming where they're together. They have what's that? Aston Martin music. They have Free Spirit, which is actually like that. That's just them too, and that's actually one of my favorite collabos of them too. And I was just like, nah, man, it wasn't good. The hype was too much.
Yeah, I mean, you understand the hype. The whole of Canada is
That
hype.
was too
So.
much. So I don't know if someone says, "Oh yeah."
Do you think Botswana's ever gonna have like a Toronto Raptors, or have we had a Toronto Raptors moment? I think we have had a couple.
I think with athletics, yes. we
Yes.
had that.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we're gonna get all.
And we
those
actually had a
moments
few greats if you think about it, though.
in terms of what.
Athletics.
No, but he's saying in terms of moments, but
Like a Toronto
As-
Raptors, when
as
the
a-
whole
as a
country
team-
came together.
as a
and it was
team-
like-
Did though.
As a
We did when we first qualified for AFCON.
yeah,
We
the-
did.
yeah,
Even though we lost,
Yeah.
but
Everyone was, I remember that
something
first
in
game,
that-
everyone was around the
oh,
TV.
man.
Man. Like, I think even the government
Everyone.
sent people home early that day or something.
Everyone.
Yeah.
No, guys, that was a big camaraderie. Like we all came together and we're like, man, qualified, and then we actually won that game.
I'm gonna be a down and be like, it's really disappointing. Like they don't like the government and the sporting bodies don't use that more often to like galvanize
The country,
Yeah.
like around.
Like they don't see the potential.
Well, first of all, they've got to get to the tournament. I mean, what happened to the athletics team, fam?
But we did actually also come together for I think, what is that? The netball team, Dinali, I think. What is that?
I don't know.
The under 20.
Remember that time when they won? I think they.
Do you know we are highly ranked in softball in the world?
No, that I knew. We throw down. Some.
But
Not a lot of people. I remember you followed some kid. I don't know what he
the
did.
karate kid.
No.
Oh, the kid on the motocross.
Yes, motocross.
But
kid.
once
You
again,
actually told
we
me
don't-
about him.
We don't even know nothing. Like I'm saying, we've got the softball team, we've got the athletics guys, we've got this kid on the bikes, but
And he's actually like he's a beast.
yeah.
And he's a kid.
But we all decided
But
to
yeah,
focus on football.
Yeah, but we don't have a great football team. So.
unfortunately.
Then you should move the other stripes from that team, the black ones. Keep the white stripes.
So they just out here being a white horse, though.
Fix is wild.
Okay, that joke slapped. Alright,
Fix
cool.
is wild, son.
Yeah, so but
This is
yeah,
wild.
I think if we can really get behind like the athletics guys, cause like there's raw talent, and that's just a raw talent that we have with athletics.
But like, I'm thinking back to the whole like repeal 164 thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, for a certain community, that was like their Toronto Raptors moment. Like they you know.
Yeah, they've been
They've been
fighting this thing. Man.
Well, I mean, you gotta think. You think about the parallels. Like Toronto's been Canada invented basketball. It's not like an American sport.
Since Vince Carter. nigga.
Like even before Vince. I'm talking
Yeah, I
about,
know, but like
they invented the game.
Yeah.
Like the person who put those baskets up on those whatever he did. Yeah, that was a Canadian dude.
Oh, okay.
And the first NBA game was ever played was played in Canada. So like
Facts. No
they just been out here, like, you know,
Yeah, man.
the North.
You know, it's just
6 and 6.
So like same thing. These guys have been out here struggling for their rights. You know,
But if you
they
actually
finally got
think
their
about it,
moment. So
man.
that was dope.
like Botswana are very talented people, just generally.
There's a lot of talent in
Like if
there.
you really think of such a small population, I mean, we have a lot of crossover people that go to other countries and they blow up there, you know, because they're given the opportunity to do
And
so.
then they get kind of taken.
No, that's what I mean. A lot of what is the brain drain? I
Yeah.
think that's what it's called. Yeah, so they go to other countries. I guess those people see their worth, and then boom.
But in the
I mean, all of DSTV's like core customers in Botswana watching the Queen and everything.
That's
you
right.
know?
That's right.
It's the
Shout out
first.
to the Fergusons.
Yeah, but you know,
doing their thing. You know.
it's about time some of that stuff started
man.
coming back home though. What's it gonna take?
plus we also need to also celebrate our people.
Like DJ Fresh. I feel like
Nah,
that was our first export.
I'm not even saying like from the beginning, like seeing the talent,
Yeah.
nurturing the talent.
But
not
we have nurturers here.
wait, let me finish. Not when somebody has actually made it and be like, okay, we always knew you were gonna beat this and this and that.
They always
When DJ Fresh was busy DJing, where he was DJing,
Yeah.
were they people saying, yo guy, you're talented, you can go far? It was, you understand what I'm saying? But then once he blew up in South Africa,
To
it's
be
like, yeah,
honest,
that's our guy.
to be honest, I think for DJ Fresh, yeah, there were a few people that I know were how do you say championing him
Yeah, man,
from the RB2 days and stuff like that. Like he was throwing it down before he went to SA. I know because I would listen to the mixes
Okay,
and stuff.
I only know of Famous Fresh.
Yeah,
That's my.
Yeah.
And,
So, like,
and even the
think-
Fergusons, I only know once Generations was on and everything. It was like,
Oh.
oh, she's from Botswana. Like,
Yeah, Lopsec in the building.
yeah, Babat's in the building representing
actually,
Banje.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right, fellow native.
That is not my native.
That is
I
true.
am from Francistown.
Everybody knows that
Yeah.
now.
Tutume Masonga. Put me somewhere in the northeast, I'm cool. Though.
Kalanga's
Those are my
down here.
people.
Gang.
Yeah, so that's just my thing. Like, we need to support our people. And
Oh, I was asking you a question. Do we have nurturers here? Do we have people that can look at somebody and say, "Well, you know what? Let me invest in this guy." Or
well, if
you know,
people are busy investing in things like football and stuff, then they can surely invest in young, talented. And I mean, we have heard of some of these people. Whether
like we actually have a few chess people as well.
That's what I'm saying. And there's some of these people out there who play chess, but yet they choose not to support the chess players, the karate players, the tennis players.
Cool.
Okay, I don't know why.
No, that's why.
But how do we define
Then
how
what's
do we
cool?
define cool? Because like, let's be honest, the zebras are not cool.
Hey man, tell the merchandise that the money makes sense.
No, it
I
doesn't.
don't. The money does not make sense.
The merch does move.
I would.
Zebi merch moves, guys. I
It
think you guys don't know.
No.
I feel like
The BFA would not be broke if Zebi merch.
Tell
was
him.
moved.
Okay, the BFA is almost.
It's part of
They
Zebras.
would not be broke
Tell him,
if
tell
Zebi
him.
merch moved.
Tell them, Isaac.
Yeah, the BFA is his own situation. I think there's a lot.
No,
going on
I
there.
actually need facts, dog, Peter.
I
You
understand.
need to pull out something
No,
that says
next
BFA
week.
is making money
Next,
off
no,
of the
I'm
zebras.
not disputing
Yeah.
that. I'm saying next week I'll bring out the facts out of how much Zebi merch is getting pushed
No.
throughout the thing.
You know that the reason why Zebi merch is now not with Allcast is because they couldn't push Zebi merch. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know why.
Yeah. Why?
Why Okasi couldn't push?
Why Zebi merch wasn't being pushed? Yeah.
Tell me why.
No.
Okay, first of all, name 2 players that play for the Zebras right now.
No, I wouldn't know.
Then whose name's going on your merch, bruh?
I don't have a Zebi there.
Thank you.
I'm not into local football or football like that.
And why are we throwing money at it then?
Because there's always a hope, man. Football comes from struggle, man. People hope for it. Eventually, I'll make it.
I don't understand that. Didn't the Fergusons come from struggle?
I'm explaining football. I don't know about the other stuff.
No, I mean,
The struggle is singled out.
back to like Vix's point is like, for how long are we gonna throw money
Until
at-
it works. That's how they feel. That's how they feel. They're
Oh,
gonna
wow.
keep throwing money until it works.
There's
So-
No, but that's the truth.
So
They're
we-
gonna keep
we
throwing
got kids.
money.
We got kids out here
Yeah.
that are doing things,
Amazing things.
Yeah. And we see
Yeah.
it all the time, like on Facebook,
Yeah.
Instagram, whatever. I mean, and these kids aren't asking for a lot of money. In
No.
fact, in a lot of instances, they're not even asking for a cent. All they're just saying is like, support what we're doing, peep what we're doing,
Yeah.
you know, help us get to the next level.
a leg up, not a handout.
But the thing is that it always works out that way. We only celebrate once people have gone through.
I have a slightly controversial take on it. Though.
Oh shit!
Let's
Go
get it.
ahead.
I just think there's a culture of people not wanting to see someone they think less of do better than them. So it's nice while they're struggling.
So it's crabs in a bucket.
I don't even understand the analogy, but you can explain it to me.
Okay. If you put crabs in a bucket, right,
Yeah.
and one is trying to escape, there'll be the other crab pulling it down. So every time it's trying to get out the bucket, so that essentially none of the crabs come out because.
No,
it's
but I think
always-
using your analogy, I think it's slightly different. I think this is someone outside the bucket looking down
and saying what.
and saying no one's leaving.
Okay, I need you to. Maybe
Okay, so it's like this, Peter.
Yeah.
Like you're doing good.
Okay.
You're great. You've got I don't know, like a guy who sweeps your garden or whatever it is.
Got you.
You know, in his spare time, he does something handy.
Got you.
Opens up a little kiosk down the road. He's doing his thing.
Okay.
He's using like the branches he picks up from your garden to like do his thing.
Yeah.
He turns it into something else completely.
Yeah.
But the impulse in Botswana is like, first he lets him do his thing. He watches. It's cool as long as he's making $200, $300. Then as soon as the guy, you know, he's like, yo, boss, you know, I'm going to an exhibition in SA on the weekend to do my thing. And then maybe a couple of weeks later he comes back, you know, he's looking a little more fresh, wearing a new pair of sneakers. Then they started feeling away. Then I'm like, yo, Peter, you know about this thing you do on the weekends, just clean my yard, fam. And that other extra stuff, you can't do it anymore.
Just keep it here.
Otherwise, I'm gonna have to let you go.
So it's jealousy.
I don't even know if it's jealousy because it's
Because
not like
you don't want
can
someone doing better than where he is right now.
It's just this whole thing of like, don't do better than me.
Oh, actually,
As long as you don't,
it's control. I actually see.
Yeah, as long as
it's about keeping you here where I
Exactly.
can control you. Because the moment you start doing other stuff,
like think about the people in SA who sign the checks for all these artists that we know of that get these big deals, right? We don't even know who they are. Like we don't know. Like you don't know who the guy who signed that 10 million from MTN for Casper to go do whatever he had to do, right?
I feel like you just said some American gangster stuff. But anyway,
no, but seriously, like we don't know who signs those checks. In Botswana, it's like, ish, man, if I give Peter 50 grand, he's already making more than me. I don't think I can do that.
You think that's really what's really good? No,
No, seriously, bro.
You think that's really going
Like I
on?
said, it's controversial and it's just my opinion, but I think
that's what
there's
happens.
a lot of people just don't want to see
And this is
someone
across the board.
that they look down on.
Whether it's corporate,
Get
whether
ahead.
it's with arts. It's like
Given that, what do we need to do as Botswana, I guess, to make sure everybody gets their shot? And if it's your turn to shoot up,
I think we should just let quality rise to the top.
but then if from what you're saying, they're gonna continuously keep them there
honestly,
where they can
that's
control them.
as long as
Then I guess it's time to changing of the guards, man.
yeah, which is why I think we've got to figure out, and that's going back to Repeal 164. Like you've got to learn how to mobilize. Like these communities of whether it's young content creators or young artists or whatever need to find a way to mobilize and get some some rest back some of the control. Like it's very frustrating when you see a young person trying to get to somewhere and they are just one signature away from getting it done, and the person is just like,
but
this is way too much money for me to be handing over to you.
But
who are you?
They will gladly pay some from outside.
Oh, but that's been going on for years.
No, but that's what
It doesn't make it right though.
It doesn't make it right. They will gladly pay a South African.
You know why?
And they'll underpay a Botswana.
That's
even
what
if-
Isaac is
But
saying.
you know what that is?
Underpaid.
Like if Casper, for example, comes in and asks for what a crazy amount of money, because you already know you're not doing as good as Casper, you're happy to sign it and be the groupie in the background, like, yo, I was taking selfies with
But if I come through as a rapper,
young Botswana rapper,
that's right.
and
Up and coming, you got a buzz.
Mixtape.
No.
don't plug that mistake, please don't do it. Though.
Not here.
Yeah.
We don't do that here.
There's a visual effect when every time you say mixtape, so just know it happened again.
Yes.
So many haters. But
Anyway.
continue.
Yeah, so I'm it's just my opinion, and I mean, if you think different, and if you sign checks, and I'm disparaging you in any way, come at us in the comments. We're happy to engage. But
That's just sad, though, man.
it is.
But
honest, what's the number one word we use for all creative industry in Botswana? It's sad.
I was gonna say exposure, but I get it.
I mean,
It's sad. Though.
I mean,
It really is.
honestly, there has to be a market rate for certain things, dog. And also create. I mean, if you're a creator, dog, you can have someone set the price for you. You know, because just even think about us in this setup, dog. So we holler at Socks. Let's say Socks is charging us a fee.
Yeah.
And we can't afford Socks. We can't afford Socks. But you can't expect him to drive his price down because that becomes the market price.
But that's what these guys do just generally anyway. It's like, here's my price. No, it's not.
This is the price.
This is what we'll give you. No, but I need this to actually live my life.
Yeah,
I hear you, but this is what we're going to give you.
And the funny thing is that the money is there to pay Socks that price.
Precisely. They're key men.
So this is what Isaac was saying.
They're key men.
This is what happens in
Change the
Botswana.
guards, guys. Or
The thing
change
is,
the thinking.
it's not
Then
like
change the thinking.
Listen, it's not like the same. It's not like the same people. It's the same culture that keeps happening.
No, but and then see, that's what I'm saying. It's the guy outside the bucket, but even within the bucket, there's the crab that's pulling the other ones down. Because now Stock set his price, then some other guy who's just desperate for the check is gonna take that price, and that becomes the market price. And the thing is, as soon as someone has done it, I have the excuse of saying, but I got it done for less.
Cost my mind.
Yeah, and then that becomes the price forever. Yeah. These kids can never eat, and then
industry doesn't grow.
It doesn't grow. and then you've got this whole thing of, and
Yes, man. Yeah. Then I see now. I guess it's really important to mobilize them
yeah,
as a unit or form.
and I think people need to get together and
union or something. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know what kind of form it
yeah.
might take, but I think guys just need to get together if they've got common interest.
But at the same time, it's kind of hard to do that because your struggles are not my struggles. So, like you were saying, using the same thing that you were saying, whereby Socks is saying this is my price, then someone's like, I'm hungry, dog. I haven't eaten for 4 days. I'm gonna take whatever they give me so that I can feed myself at least to last me another 3-4 days before I get my next check. You understand? I think what needs to happen, which is what I think the government does for like livestock or sheep or small stock or whatever, they'll say we're buying sheep or goats for 1,000 people. So when you sell a good, that's it. That's your bare minimum.
Exactly.
You understand? So if let's say you or all the creatives or whatever industries any industry decides sort of from now on, when you get your whatever qualification, when you start doing stuff, this is the bare minimum you can charge, so that at least it covers all your overheads as such or your expenses. Then I think maybe that can work.
Yeah, man, but I think
Then maybe that
it starts off with a dialogue, and I don't think guys are even having that conversation at the moment. Where it's like, yo, guys, what are our issues as a group, and how can we like get what we're doing
But I
to
think
get to the next
that's
level?
what I like Twitter, like in social media, more Twitter. So I think a lot of these movements started through Twitter, and people retweet and comment and then start saying, guys,
But
come
yeah,
here.
but it's
come
gotta-
here.
Yeah, but I think we become like social media warriors. Like, you know, we're always on the
deliver.
but we're always on the
Nah.
bandwagon.
Nah,
We're
they don't
always on the
deliver.
bandwagon. We're always like hashtag this and hashtag that, man.
But are you really about?
But are
the
we about
hashtag?
that life though?
That's a personal.
Like
thing.
that hashtag that you put up about the big brothers, you know, there was
Which one?
retweeted. What you mean? Which one?
Okay, fine, relax. All right.
Okay.
Alright.
How many people took up the?
Okay, alright. I heard you the
Okay.
first
Now,
time.
now,
Alright.
it's, now it's the what?
No, because you're gonna get people in my tweets. I believe that.
Alright.
You're gonna get people in my tweets.
So you see,
Chill.
oh, okay.
Chill.
So we
Chill,
ain't
B.
going there?
Chill. We good.
Okay.
We chill.
So you,
Okay, I hear you.
okay.
I got it.
Cool. So
I got it.
yeah. So
This is wild. You wild, B.
anyway, like
Man,
so.
wild right now, son.
Last week we spent some time talking about like what we're watching.
How trash episode 2 was.
Oh, but that's cool. That's what I'm.
But it's going up.
Yeah, it's going up.
Oh, I liked it actually.
No.
It wasn't as
I
bad.
watched the game.
It
What's
actually
as bad as
wasn't
what you guys said?
I think in our heads, it was so trash. See, now my beanie's gone.
Mm-hmm.
But for
That's how trash.
when
it
I
was.
watched
Really
it,
good.
when I first of all, beanie's fire. But when I watched it, and I was like, you know what? It's actually not as bad as I thought. But we all agree that, you know, you're the anchor, fam. Me and Fix will run amok.
I'm trying to take on that responsibility.
Me and Fix will run
So
amok, fam.
we
Even Socks and Biggie were in that.
Socks didn't care about
Yeah, but
anything.
I'm-
He started throwing us stuff, giving us laptops and everything.
yeah, but he's supposed to be in the
Taking calls,
episode. Though. He's
you
the
know?
director. But anyway,
Yeah.
we spoke about music last week. We spoke about like local music. And
Yeah.
We got 3
and whatnot.
minutes.
Uh,
We don't have 3 minutes.
that's
Yeah.
why he made a silent signal, bruh.
I never understand. I think you should write stuff too.
No, don't just don't.
Anyway, we were talking about music last week.
30.
We talked about.
Thank you.
Thank you, Socks.
Thank you, socks.
No, thank you,
No,
Peter.
thank you, Peter.
My bad. My bad.
But anyway, we were talking about music last
Yeah.
week, and we're talking about like local music and,
Yep.
and what's coming out, and
Oh,
to try and
look,
check out on
that's
SoundCloud if
interesting.
anyone. I did go on SoundCloud. I did listen to the one artist that you guys said was on SoundCloud. I listened to a lot of Vizo last
Yeah.
week.
And?
That's good. I mean, not all of it is like my preference in music, but like there's stuff in there that I could listen to. So I thought that was like really, and the fact that there's actually people engaging with it. So like he's got a decent number of like views on or listens on stuff that he's got on Sound.
Yeah, I remember, like, man, I think there was a time Nasty C tweeted, he was like, yo, man, Vizo's that deal, guys. Like, this guy is actually, he's dope. He
Yeah,
raps,
and,
man.
I
Like, he
think
really raps.
and there's actually more music on there than I thought I'd find. Like it's pretty cool to see. So that was dope.
Yeah.
Any other local stuff that you guys listen to?
To be honest, nah. I'm still waiting.
Or you were
for-
just about the Drake, huh?
No, I listen to other stuff.
Okay. Like what?
Okay, like X Ambassadors just dropped. I like what they're doing. That's the alternative stuff. What else am I listening to? I'm still on the Capo. You know what surprised me?
Not your mixtape.
First of all, it's fire.
Okay.
Eric Sermon dropped for all you old heads out there.
Oh, okay.
It's
The
actually
Green Eyed Bandit.
yeah. Like
I
it's
almost feel
actually-
like we have to write his name as a caption so people can actually remember who the hell he was.
Yeah.
Like actually maybe put a photo up.
probably
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, but okay, right there. But anyway, but Eric Sermon dropped for all you old heads. Actually, he's dope.
How
man.
many joints?
I think it's like 15 songs.
That's a lot.
And he featured a lot of like old school guys, man. Like he has No Malice. You know, those who don't know who No Malice is, part of the Eclipse. He was Malice then, now he's not. So you know Malice, but that's a different story.
He in a long term, in a short frame, he's saying Pusha T's brother.
Yes. So there's a lot of those guys. He had who was that guy when I was so Keith Murray's in there.
Of course.
Of course.
Redman on there.
I actually didn't see Redman.
Oh, okay.
I actually
Surprising.
didn't see.
That's extremely surprising for Eric Sermon
Yeah.
not to have Redman on his album.
But yeah, so he has like a lot of old school cats. No one new, you know. So he has that era and stuff. I even went on to check his interview on the Breakfast Club. That was pretty cool. Like I didn't know he did a lot of stuff, man. Like the guy, he even has a website whereby you can pay to get the sample cleared for like if you're a producer and such.
Mhm.
So he got like the Holy Mountain on DJ Khaled. He got the sample cleared through Eric Sermon's website
Oh, okay.
and stuff for like cheap. I don't know how much it was, but instead of you going to many middlemen to pay whatever, so like you know beats go from I think from $50 to like however many much, you know, depending on what you want to get.
Okay.
So yeah, man, it was a pretty good
Yeah,
interview.
bless from the past.
Yeah.
We're showing our age a little bit there.
You showing your age.
Yeah, man, I mean,
I don't
Eric
know about
Sermon.
yeah, that's
Wow.
That's you old as hell.
Locally, I haven't listened to anything. No one has caught my attention, but I was sitting with the Flying Lotus. That was, yeah, man, that Flying Lotus was nice.
I don't like it. I tried.
Maybe it's also just, you know, not your sound at all.
I think so.
Like, have you listened to any other Flying Lotus?
Yes, I have.
And you enjoyed that?
I enjoyed those first two albums that they dropped. I enjoyed them thoroughly.
And
This
and
one,
now-
I don't know, it flew over my head. Maybe it just wasn't for me. Maybe
how long did you live with it? Because I always have this thing like
I
with
live
the
with it,
instant review. Like
This person dropped.
This person dropped,
Yeah, you're
exactly.
listening to that. You're listening to
like we are always
Yes, actually, I'm glad you brought that point. Like, when I'll take an album, How to Pimp a Butterfly. The first time I heard it, like I was like, what is this? I don't understand it. It's too whatever. I'm not resonating with it. And then I think 2 years later, I went to Jam for Brunch or something, and they were playing it like backdrop while people. I kept saying it was the whole album, so it was like every song, and I'm like, what is this? What is this? You know, and someone would tell me the title. I'm like, man, this thing is fire. Then I'll keep playing. I'm like, oh man, this album is actually good. Then they told me what it was, and I went back to listen to it, and all of a sudden now I was like, man, this is art. This is art right here. So I don't know. Like, I didn't delete it or anything like that, but I was like, from the first listen, I listened to it for some time. I think maybe I should just play it on my radio.
because
Just let it pass a bit.
I have like big issues with the way music's coming out at the moment. So like, first of all,
Drop off
you're
the
getting the review. So the album drops on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
The review's already out, and you already got like 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, based off what? And guys written like a whole blog post, and a lot of times it's the tastemakers that tell you whether or not an album is good. So like, you know, you're on all the sides, Complex.
I guess they're leading the.
Genius, whatnot. But like, but by the time you listen to it, there's already like 50 reviews online.
So it makes it seem like it's trash before you.
Yeah, and they even tell you like which tracks to look out for. So you're like, oh, okay, and you're listening to that thing with that sort of like bias, I think, and
it's the machine.
then 2 weeks later, there's a new, not even 2 weeks,
A day.
2 days later,
A day.
there's like 5 new other albums out,
Yeah.
and no one's listening to the music. So I don't know, live with it for a bit, man.
I remember. Yeah, they used to be back in the days, man. You could. It'll take a while. By the time you have an album, it'll drop, and 4 months later, some other artist will drop, and it'll give you enough time, and then you know your artist is gonna drop another album next year around about the same time.
Yeah, and there was also that whole thing about, you know, I might push my release date back because such and such artist has dropped their album because you know.
Yeah, there was a little camaraderie, wasn't there?
Yeah, man. I mean, I guess because streams is how they make their money now. The music has to
Now
drop.
you
So
just
people,
gotta drop every time. I mean, I think for me the first artist that did that kept dropping stuff all the time was Future. There came a period where Future was dropping 4 mixtapes in a month.
well, he doesn't write anything, so it's cool.
But like he was just dropping. And by the time the first mixtape gets to you, you are like feeling this. So you're like for months, even a year, you're bumping this stuff. He keeps just releasing these 4 mixtapes, then you drop the album, then you release another 4, drop.
What about Wayne when he had that run with
Yeah, but Wayne was a
mixtapes?
beast, man.
No, I'm just saying, like he was dropping mixtapes every other
All fire.
month. Oh, okay.
They were all fire.
Yeah, they're fine for the most part. I'll give you that. They were
Yeah,
fine.
no, legit.
No, Wayne,
Mixtape Wayne
was
when he had his run.
I was just playing devil's advocate
Yeah.
because it seems like, you know, people have this thing where, you know, there's too much music out there, but when it's your favorite artist, it's like it's cool, but then when it's
no, but it's also that whole thing about, you know, quantity and quality, man. Like, you know,
But then again,
you can't just put it out because people are putting it out.
Fix is right. It all depends on
you're goddamn right.
your ears. Like you may not like a Future song that I like. You may think Future's totally
Yeah,
trash.
but if I have, but if you have a probability of like out of 1,050, you'll find a song that you like.
True.
Which is what Future does. He puts out 1,050 tracks. You'll find a song that you like.
Oh, that's true. That's actually not. Yeah, that's true.
So I'm not right.
No, you're partially correct.
So
You are both correct.
that brings us back. That kind of brings us back home, though. Like clearly the kids is out there recording music. Why don't they just put it out there?
It's not that easy,
Why do you say that?
recording time.
Some of them
time
have-
is expensive.
Some of them have.
No, I'm saying they have the tracks.
Okay, guys. Honestly,
Some of them are built to be
I'm gonna play devil's advocate because even I'll tell you, like that's why a lot of reason. That's another reason why a lot of music doesn't come out because I have this theory that not even like the new guys, like even the older heads, your Zeus's, your Scars, your Oracles, they're probably sitting on about 2 albums worth of music that's unreleased somewhere on someone's hard drive, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But you gotta pay for that studio time.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? And then and when you can't pay for that studio time, what does the studio do? They hold on to your music.
Correct.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's not like you're gonna stop recording. You gotta either figure out a way to get the money to get that music mixed and mastered to be able to put it out. So in the meantime, you gotta be recording. You might move to another studio and record.
Can I ask you something?
Ask me
There was
something.
a few, I don't know, a year ago or maybe a few months ago, there was something that the government was saying they're going to build certain studios or have like a creative space for artists to come and do their thing for free and stuff like that. When you record, you do everything yourself and then you go. Has that come into effect? Have you heard anything after that? Nothing.
That was the government doing what the government does, talking.
Okay.
Like we've got a studio here at BTV. Like you can do you can shoot, you can literally do record an album, get it mixed, and even shoot a music video in that same facility. But
Is it $3.99?
hell no.
Okay.
Even the recording studio, I don't even think it's even being used to record artists.
That's wild.
We need to find if that's true.
So yeah, but it's not easy to do that. So that's why you'll find like guys are sitting on music, and it's even worse when you're independent artist. Number one, number two, where there's no industry, like there's no record label in, like there's no BMI here, there's no Sony here.
Yeah, but I'm thinking the model has evolved beyond like the record label model.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you look like in the rest of Africa, the artists are actually saying a big fuck you to the studios.
That is very true.
And, you know, mixing, mastering, recording with just like new technologies gotten, it doesn't have to be as sophisticated as before. And honestly, like your initial mixtape, not expecting like your thing to be like perfectly mastered or anything.
Peter's over there.
Yeah, you know. But like the music has to come out, because I think that's how you gain a following. Like people know what you sound like, you create an expectation.
It's getting it to
and there's a bit of momentum around, like, you know, like if you put something out, and let's say you put out a single, right? And the single is fire, people are like, wow, this is amazing, and like it's on top of the charts and whatever. And then there's always expectation of when is the next one going to come. And a lot of times you get a local artist who's got a sound that's just like, wow, this is amazing, I want to hear more of this stuff. And then they disappear for like 18 months. And I understand the recording challenges and studio time and whatnot, but there has to be a way to get that music out, fam.
Hey man, like I'll say, it's not that easy, it's not that cheap. So
Alright.
okay. I mean, yeah, in the states where, or even in some of the other places.
I think we gotta get some young local artists in, and you know.
You can ask them these questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm right
Because
here. You can ask.
no, please.
I said young local artists.
Yeah. All this.
Every
And
seven listening.
the other thing is like,
Not
okay,
that old.
okay.
So-
So the other thing is like, okay, let's say you have a fire single out there right now. Okay, it's buzzing on social media. It's getting streamed on whatever platform. Then what? You understand? Are you getting booked for shows? How many shows are you getting?
Well, typically local promoters, like when they're doing their thing, they always want the hottest track, the hottest song locally.
And then it goes back to what we were saying. Are they willing to pay you your whatever fee that you're asking for?
This is what we've all been talking about. But like, the person is out there. You've got to put some more out behind your brand. Like, it just can't be the one track. How long are you gonna dine off that one track? So, anyway, that's the music thing. You know,
Right.
if you're watching anything interesting,
Just to,
yeah.
I feel like we haven't said what today is, guys. It's Father's Day. Like,
Alright.
don't you want to say Happy Father's Day at least to all the fathers who were there?
Yeah, no.
I'm good.
I feel
Happy Father's Day to all the present fathers. If you're just
Yeah.
the sperm donor, deuces.
Nah,
Straight up.
make a shout.
Shout out to the uncle fathers too.
Yeah, but like, shout out to like all the present dads who are actually out there, know their kids' names, know where their kids are, you know, are out there, not just, you know, financially, but emotionally and everything else.
Say
But
my kids.
if you're
Hey,
out,
boy, girl.
yeah, nah, no.
Get a boy, girl.
I ain't about to shout out just a guy who happens to be a father, dog. It doesn't take much effort to be a father.
Yeah, father. You can't just be father.
So, but anyway.
Anyway,
Are you happy?
I was, man.
Or are you trying to become father? Is there something you're telling me?
Nah, fam. Not yet. I ain't ready yet.
Okay.
You know, we will happen when it happens. And I'll be ready. School fees gang. Shout out to school fees gang. Y'all know. You know, racking up those school fees. You know what it is. You know, we're putting out the shirts.
Love
School fees gang.
We just didn't pretend like he's gonna have all that footage.
Why are you
The
happy?
editor's gonna be so harsh on Peter. That,
Attack! No one likes you guys. No one.
yeah, I know.
Continue.
But I like Fix. I think he's a pretty cool guy.
I'm cool.
Asshole.
It is what it is.
Alright, guys. So yeah, anything we should look out for next week?
I don't
What,
know.
in terms of what?
Nah, just anything like events.
Did you watch?
Nah, not
Oh,
really.
yeah.
So.
Nah. Anything you watch on Netflix that is like
Movies was
Movies and stuff.
No.
No, it's been a pretty chill week. Yeah.
I'm actually trying to catch up on some of the shows I haven't watched. I still haven't watched Punisher. I still haven't watched.
Did you watch When They See Us like you said you would?
I didn't say I was. I said I'm going to, and I still haven't gone to watch it.
Awesome stuff.
So I'm gonna.
Awesome
I'm
stuff,
actually
right?
I'm watching that tonight because I've acquired it through nefarious means. I can't say it on the camera how I acquired it, but yeah.
How nefarious.
Yeah, very nefarious.
And I lived that nefarious lifestyle when it comes to shows. I've got no shame. I've got no loyalty to DSTV. or
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
Nah, but I guess that's it for a week. It's been a good one as always, gentlemen.
That's right. The Semausu. I think you said Semausu.
The
You said Semausu. Not Semausu, but Semausu.
the
S apostrophe mouse.
what is
But-
that?
That's how you say Semausu.
That's all gonna get cut. It's the Semausu podcast.
Smiles podcast.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think.